What's the tea, honeybees? It's your girl, your Judy, your boy, Gabe, aka Cutie from Keeping It G, and this is a new episode of Gossip with Cutie.
When you get a fresh cut and you look good on a Friday night, you have no plans, just get you a nice little personal bottle of Patron, bitch, okay? I got plans now.
Thank you guys so much for watching my channel and my page. Make sure that you guys go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell to get more updates of me and all of my videos, honey, okay? Now, let's get started to the tea, okay? So, Jeannie Mae was on The Real Monday morning discussing her process of getting over her old boo so she can welcome her new boo into her life, okay? So Adrienne Ballon, her co-host, was asking her about her wedding plans and what she's going to be doing different now from her previous marriage. Jeannie actually opens up and explains that during that personal time that she felt like she was failed and embarrassed people because of her having a wedding and it not working out. Check it out, guys.
So this will be his first marriage, yeah. And yet it's your second. Do you approach it differently than you did the first? Because I know a lot of women are like, I don't want to wear a white dress. I mean, there's just so many things. Like, do you do it big? Do you do it small? What would you say?
I would say,
Are you getting emotional?
Adrian. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird that you would trigger this.
Oh, Jeannie.
No, I would say that personal time for anybody who's been divorced, if you guys have friends that are divorced, it is one of the most traumatic things that can happen because you just feel you feel like you failed. You feel embarrassed of all those people that were there at your wedding, all those people that were excited for you when and then you don't know if you get jaded. I remember telling you guys, I think I said I am not getting married again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you go back in episodes, you're going to see times that I made jokes about marriage.
She continues to say that what saved her is that she never gave up on love. She states love is so omnipresent and it's so healing. It's the only reason that I recognize healthy love with Jay, and today is because I took the time to love myself. Now, dealing with divorce, I'm sure is hard as hell for anybody. Dealing with a breakup, ending a relationship, but divorce is definitely something significant for a couple to go through, and I completely understand where Jeannie is coming from with not giving up on love and not wanting to go through that pain once again. So once you understand, just like that the legendary queen, Miss RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how the hell do you expect someone else to love you, honey? Can I get an amen? Okay? We must always learn to continue to love who we are and stop searching for love and validation from other people, okay? All the time. Shit. Honey, I'm actually preaching to myself, okay? Jeannie is a prime example of after the turmoil, she looked into the mirror and understood who she was, and the universe reciprocated the love back to her with her lover, Mr. Jeezy, honey. Now, Diddy may be under some fire after telling singer Lizzo to chill out on the twerking on his Instagram Live the other night. So here's the tea, y'all. On Sunday, Diddy hosted a cute little shindig called the World's Biggest Dance-a-thon on his IG Live on the People's IG. Basically, what he was doing was raising some money for the healthcare workers that are working around the clock to save lives for the people that have the people's COVID-19 pandemic. You know that, people's COVID-19. That sounds nice, right? So, my girl Lizzo done joined into the festivities because we all know Shorty love to shake that ass, honey, okay? So she was twerking to Moneybagg Yo's song called 1, 2, 3.
Drop top jumping like a winner's or a tennis. Keys out of shit, I decide when I finish. Race that judge, she decide who can sit it. Hope she a bad she just push like it's finished. She a suck on her way to the dentist. I ain't never seen my bitch get a dime.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Easter
sorry.
Sunday. Let's play
I'm
something
sorry.
a little bit family friendly.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Let's do something fun. Sorry. Well, don't play that kind of, play something I can bop to.
Yeah, I know.
Play
Yeah,
Juice by
I'm
Lizzo.
about to. You got you.
Juice by Lizzo.
Oh, man. It's 2010.
Hey!
And I ain't got time
I'm here for this shit. I'm taking my ass for the walkers too, honey. Okay. Hey! So what's the problem? So here's the problem, y'all. So hours later, Drea came on to shake her wagon that she was dragging to my anthem, honey. Took it back to the 99 and 3 2000s. Back that ass up, okay? Now, what's the difference between Lizzo and Miss Drea, you might ask? So everyone is asking that because of the fact that Drea may be a little bit smaller and all of that it may be a reason why. So, check this out.
It's late too. It's late on the East Coast. Come on, dance. Come on, dance. Comments off. Team Love Radio. Happy hour, let's go.
So we all know that, honestly, that Diddy is extremely vain because of the fact that he apologized for this for what he said, and check this out.
We just got finished eating. We tired from dancing. Hey yo, there's one thing that I want to make clear. Like my queen, my sister Lizzo. When I stopped the music, it was because it had a lot of curses in there. Not because she was twerking. She's one of the best twerkers in the world, okay? So let's keep that clear. It wasn't about twerking. You're allowed to twerk on Easter. It was a lot of cursing in the record, and I don't need child services knocking on my door right now. You understand? So that's why I stopped the record. But Lizzo, we love you. And everybody stop looking for the negative. Look at the positive.
So we all know that he is extremely vain about who he is and how people look from back in the day of making the band. So just to be devil's advocate, I mean, honestly, I don't really think that he was really saying anything about Lizzo at the time, because at the time he didn't really look like he was drunk or like really wasn't with that. Hours later, if you looked at his eyes, he looked like he was a little bit schmizzed, okay? So, I mean, before he was all, we not doing that. I just came from church, honey, okay? Now, hours later, I done got me a few drinks, so it's all good. So, I mean, you can shake your ass if you want, because at the end of the day, Diddy done raised $3 million at the end of everything for the people's healthcare workers. So, that's amazing, okay? So, Y'all, our hearts and prayers actually go out to Vanessa Bryant and the family of Kobe and everyone that was in the horrific crash back in January. So Vanessa spoke on her husband's career on Monday through Instagram as he was honored by Nike on Mamba Day on Monday, which was the 13th of April. She posted a video along with the caption, "My husband worked his ass off for 20 years, gave it his all. All he wanted to do was spend time with our girls and me to make up for lost time. He wanted to be there for every single milestone and every special moment in our girls' lives. He only got to enjoy 3 years and 9 months of his retirement. We had two more daughters. He won an Oscar. He opened Granity Studios. He became a 5-time best-selling author and coached Gianna's basketball team. All at that same time. She worked hard and gave her all 7 days a week, just like her daddy." She continues with the memories about the tragic day and the event that happened, and she states, "I wish I could go back to that morning every day. I wish they had a normal local game on 126. Life truly isn't fair, and this is just senseless." Y'all, that's really heavy. So honestly, let's just really continue to keep them in our prayers. Let's pray for their strength, pray for their love, pray for their faith. I know it's really not easy to lose someone. So let's just pray for them and everyone that's going through this, okay? Now, let's get into something a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more light, honey, okay? So looks like Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta and her hubby Mark Daly are in speaks of still working some things out after in talks a few months ago of them getting divorced. So Sunday night after the Real Housewives episode, Kenya and her co-star Eva Marcel were on Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live, and she speaks on how her and her husband are in a good place, even though they are not quarantined together right now. She said that they aren't together at the moment is mainly because of, at the time of the pandemic, he was still in New York and he wants to keep his restaurant still alive. And what he's doing right now is giving food to hospitals, which is great. So Andy asked her if his clothes were still in the closet because on the episode, we see that she was packing up his things. Girl, she said, "Yep, okay, they are still in there, honey." She was saying that she put them in a box and his ass came home one day and said that he don't want to break up and he still wants to work things on the marriage.
You know, in his true fashion, he came back and was like, I don't want to break up. I want to work on our marriage.
So are you working on the marriage?
Yeah, he wants to work. He wants to work on the marriage. He wants to be a better person. You? I think if there's some...
So here's the thing, child. From what I hear, marriage ain't easy. Okay? Shit, I wouldn't know. My ass can't even find a fucking date. I can't even find a man. But, you know, for what they say, it's not easy, child. So for Kenya wanting to still listen to Mark, when he says that he wants to work things out, I completely understand. But honestly, I really hope her ass isn't being naive due to her trying to keep up with the image together and always just really try to show the haters wrong. Honestly, that's really what I feel like that's what's kind of happening. Kenya, I feel like, seems like that she's battling with issues of trying to keep up with the image. She's portraying and always gets irrational. And maybe when things aren't going together. So I honestly hope that things really go right for the sake of her in Brooklyn, y'all. So, y'all, you done heard I said I can't find no man, right? So, honestly, I've been thinking about joining on Netflix's new season of Love is Blind. And after hearing about this person thinking about coming back, shit, bitch, I might sign up, okay? So, Carlton Morton, who is also known as the well-known reality star who basically didn't open up about who he was in the beginning with the person that who he apparently was attracted to, Diamond. He let Diamond know that he was bisexual and that he has messed with both males and females. He didn't let her know that in the beginning, which then led Diamond to her cursing him the hell out and then letting him know that he was wrong as hell. Which then let Shady Carlton come out, honey, and letting her know that that wig has been shifting since season 1. By the way, Diamond, you know you wrong as hell for having that wig like that since the first episode. So Carlton said that he wants to go on the show for another chance, and he's actually gonna be honest now. Like, nigga, that we ain't know your ass ain't bisexual. Like, you have no choice at this point. We already know your truth. It's not like it's going to be a surprise to us when you come back and say, hey, I like girls and guys. No, bitch. We knew that since you were on Real Housewives of Atlanta back in season when Kenya had first came on and you was cursing her out, honey, okay? Now, however, like I said, I am definitely considering on signing up for the People's Show, because a bitch is now trying any type of way to find love, honey. I need to find a man, okay? Through dating apps, dating shows, quarantine love, anything, bitch, okay? I'm just trying to find a man. So if you could find me somebody, find me somebody. So if Carlton is, trying to get on the show, we could, it could be Carlton and Cutie, okay? That sounds like a cute swing. So that's all that we had today with Gossip and Cutie, guys. So y'all go ahead and make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, put a message in the bottle, and make sure that you go ahead and talk about everything that we have here today to get all of my updates. Thank you so much, guys, and make sure that you also stay safe out there, honey, okay? Bye! Cutie out!